Hi all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Guys, we all will start the session in
Good
another
morning.
3 or 5 minutes. I'm just waiting for others to join. You know, we do have a decent crowd, but let's wait for another 5 minutes so that we can start the session. Nobody will miss the class, guys. Okay?
Actually, don't like it.
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
A very
Hey, good
good morning,
morning.
guys, all of you. I hope you all know that we are doing awareness session on Tableau, right? Okay, let me share my screen. Before we all start the session, let me just introduce myself. I'm sure people who doesn't know me, I am Sangeeta, guys. I do work as a BA trainer with COEPD. I do take other sessions in the with COEPD. So here I will talk about a awareness program called as Tableau. Guys, please, if you have any questions, any doubts, please don't hesitate to ask me, because it's let's make this a more interactive and a more learning session instead of just I speak and you listen kind of thing. Okay. Okay. So guys, before even I get into the Tableau and everything, first let me explain you why and how a BA would be related to this Tableau. So guys, if you really talk about it, we did speak about multiple variants of a business analyst. Remember, we have learned this in the workshop. I'm sorry, right? Who are the multiple variants of a BA? Can anybody give me one or two if you remember?
Business architecture, business analyst.
Business analyst, business architecture. Okay.
Product owner.
Nana. Product owner is not a BA.
Project manager.
No, guys, please understand, you're not talking about the team. Guys, hold on. You're not talking about the different core team members of the project. We're talking about variants of a BA. A BA can work in multiple areas. Okay, you're not only here to gather requirements, document them, model them. No, that is not only one of the job of BA. We have multiple variants in BA or multiple different job titles of a BA. As someone told me, business architecture BA. We have an IT BA. We have an agile BA. I'm sorry.
Research analyst.
I'm sorry, your voice just broke, sir.
Data analyst.
Makes sense. Data analyst is very related right now. Yes, data analyst. We have a BP and PA. We have a pre-sale.
Enterprise analyst.
We have an enterprise analyst. Yes, we have an enterprise analyst. I'm sure you have seen the slide in your PPT, guys. Okay, so please understand, guys, what I'm trying to explain here is a project manager, a product owner, SME are part of the project team. They are not considered to be BAs because their core job is not to take care of the requirements. Okay, so when I said variance of BA, I'm clearly saying that we, as a business analyst, you're not only doing the basic work, but you have the large ocean of responsibilities that you do in a project. That is what I'm trying to explain you here. Okay, now having said that, guys, one of a very, very important and a very new role of a business analyst called as BIBA. Okay, who is a BIBA? Somebody is called as a business intelligence BA. Business intelligence BA. Now, what do you mean by business intelligence, guys? Please understand. Business intelligence is nothing but an area where you're trying to analyze the data using your different graphs and diagrams. Now, you can ask, madam, are we not the modeling the requirements? No. Here, you're trying to look at the data and explain the data to multiple people. I'll give a very simple example, guys. Let's assume you have a meeting with your top management or your senior management. Okay, you have to explain them about your performance over the quarter. Okay, over the quarter. Now you are the representative of your department. Okay, now when you want to talk to your top management, when I meant data, what do you have? You could have an Excel sheet. We all agree. Generally, we have Excel sheets to put our data for the quarter. Do you think it is very interesting to show this data in an Excel sheet with numbers and names and alphabets? Is it a very interesting way of showing your information, guys? The answer is no. Secondly, do you think they would actually understand when you show them like this kind of Excel sheet? Would anybody be interested and understandable?
No.
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 So the major reason why this business intelligence has come into picture is to make sure we convert the data convert the data into interesting format to represent it to the concerned departments. Okay, so please understand, we are converting the data. Now I'll give you a very simple example, guys, and a very interesting example. I'm sure you all know what is Tesla, right? Tesla. What is Tesla, guys?
It's a car.
It's a
Car
The
company.
car, automatic car.
it's a car company, simple.
Car company.
It's an automobile
Cars
company, right? Why is Tesla famous for, guys?
Self-driving car.
I'm sorry? Okay, chalo, self-driving.
Self-driven car.
Before self-driven, it was actually electric.
Yeah.
Self-drive.
The
Driverless
concept
car.
of this electric car actually came from Tesla. Tesla is the one who really got it into our, common man people's mentality. Chalo, we have something called electric cars. Okay, after that we have self-driven, but self-driven is now a loss, guys. It is not popular. Kind of Tesla lost the edge of self-driven. People don't like it anymore. But electric car, yes, they are very successful in this concept. Guys, now if you all told me Tesla is all about cars, for them to create an electric car, don't you think they would do a lot of analysis, guys? Can they just spend some billions of dollars on it and they will do it? Elon Musk, the CEO, do you think he would have spent billions on electric car just like that?
No.
He would do
No.
what analysis? And what basis would he do analysis, guys? You all agree?
You would hire on the data.
He would actually look at the previous data. He will look at the margin. He will look at the market. He will look at the popularity. Accordingly, he will try to get into new models. Don't you agree? Any organization out there, right? So now, if you talk about, if I have to represent my data to the CEO of Tesla, what would he understand? He will not understand these Excel sheets, guys. He would want you to use BI tools and convert those data into a very interactive sheets. Okay, so the main purpose of BM, again repeating, is to create very, very interesting and interactive data. So some of the tools of BI are, one of the tool of BI is called as Tableau. Clear so far, guys? Any confusion?
No.
Right? So there are I'm sorry, guys. Did anyone say some doubt? Okay, so guys, there are multiple tools available in the market which actually do the functions of BI. Among them, few of the ones we will actually understand is called as Tableau, SAP, Oracle, Power BI, there is Zoho, there is multiple other tools, guys. Depending on the organizations, they would buy these BI tools and accordingly they will work on it. Okay, so why are we learning Tableau is because tomorrow when you go to a company and they have any BI tool, you should understand the navigation of the BI tool because all of them are very similar. Are we getting it, guys? Right? So one of the role of a BI business analyst is BIBA. So your major role and responsibility here is to drag the data and convert them into the reports. And one of another role that is very popular with data is called as data analyst. What is the difference here though, guys, within a data analyst and a BA? Data analyst actually would use multiple techniques to work with data. That is called as data mining, data this thing, data that thing. This data analyst is only going to talk about data. But a BIBA would also talk about the data plus the business analysis activities. Okay, we do something extra when it comes to BIBA. Okay, so but the major person who works on this kind of BI tools is a data analyst, guys. Data analyst will get into details in your BI. Okay, so from a BI, from our perspective, we should understand the navigation of the tools. We should understand how to create the sheets and work on the dashboards. That's it. We should be able to represent your work in dashboard. That is what is our job. Simple story. Is it clear, guys, what I'm trying to explain you here? Any doubts, any questions? Okay, so now let's get into Tableau now. First, Now, what do you mean by Tableau? Tableau is one of the very growing and the fastest data visualization tool. Now, I have the new term called as data visualization. What do you mean by the term data visualization, guys? Okay, I'll explain that. So, please understand, data visualization is nothing but viewing or visualizing the data into a very interesting way or a manner is called as data visualization. So what is this Tableau doing, guys? It is nothing but it is simplifying the raw data into a very understandable format. Okay, so whatever data that you have, Tableau is trying to convert the data and to make sure any professional, no matter which domain, like business, finance, corporate, you name them, guys, irrespective of technical and non-technical language, anybody can use and understand the data. That is very, very important. That is what Tableau does, guys. Most importantly, it would allow the non-technical people to use the data and work on such dashboards. That is the main purpose of Tableau. Okay, guys. So under Tableau, one of the very important thing that you'll understand is called as data analysis. Okay, now what is data analysis? Data analysis is wherein you're trying to customize and visualize the data. Please understand, guys, data visualization is converting the raw data into a very understandable format. Most importantly, visualizing the data into the interactive dashboards. Okay, interactive dashboards and sheets. Clear so far, guys? What is data visualization? Because it's a very important word that is common in your BI language, BI industry. Okay, data visualization. It is very simple. Data visualization is only trying to make sure you visualize the data or convert the raw data into a very interactive dashboards and sheets. Clear? Okay. Now, why should I use Tableau? What are the important features of Tableau, guys? Number one, we could do data blending. Now, what is data blending? Please understand, data blending is wherein, see, I'll give you a very simple example, guys. I have one kind of a data in Excel sheet and another kind of data in the Word. How can I blend them? One way what I can do is I can copy everything from Word to Excel, or else I'll copy everything from Excel to Word. But again, am I doing the best job here by doing like this? The answer is no. But this BI Tableau would actually help you blend the data and make them into one big set, and then accordingly you can create the data or your reports. Okay, next, you will also get your real-time analysis. So the very important thing is Tableau will give us advices how to really get the best out of your data. It will analyze what is your data and try to help us to understand. I'll explain this when we open the tool, but for now understand it does give us real-time analysis. And third one is called as collaborating the data. Even though if you have 2 Excel sheets or 10 Excel sheets, it will collaborate the data and it will help you get the information. Now, the very important reason why we are learning Tableau, guys. Why, you can ask, madam, why are we not learning SAP, Oracle, Zoho and stuff like that? Because Tableau is a very user-friendly tool. Most importantly, Tableau does not need any technical knowledge. Okay, I'm again repeating, you do not need any kind of technical or programming skills to operate or use Tableau. Okay, you can just, as a business analyst, you can happily work around Tableau. Clear so far, guys? Any doubts? Good.
Yeah, that's clear, Sangeeta.
Okay, so now let's move forward. We will now talk about what are the products that Tableau will offer to us. Okay, it is called as Tableau, your product suite. It is called as Tableau product suite. The first one in Tableau product suite is called as your Tableau desktop. Guys, this is where we would actually work on your thing, guys. Tableau desktop is nothing but a tool where you will download the things in your on your desktop, and most importantly this is used for creating reports, dashboards, blending the data. All of that you will require, you will do it on Tableau desktop, and luckily we can actually get this for it's a paid version, guys. The organization might have to pay for this Tableau desktop. Okay, again you have professional, personal, so and so forth, which you don't have to get there, but please understand Tableau desktop is a paid version of Tableau. Third one, next one is called as Tableau Public. Now, what do you mean by Tableau Public? That's Tableau Public is an unpaid version, guys. It is for people who are only looking to understand Tableau and try to navigate through Tableau. Okay, so what you have to understand is, because Tableau is public, you cannot use your real-time data, guys. Please remember and understand something very important. Okay, please, once the session is over, I will tell you how to download Tableau Public. Okay, once you want to practice Tableau, please do not use your real-time data for this. Once you enter the real-time data into Tableau Public, everybody can view the data. Okay, everyone can view the data, edit the data, and use the data. Okay, so please do not use your real time. If you're working in an organization, do not use the data to practice here in Tableau. Remember this. Okay, we do have sample data sets that I will show you how to open them. You can use those data sets and you can work on them, but never use your original data. Okay, third one here is called as your Tableau Server. Now, what is Tableau Server? This is the place where you can actually share the data, share the dashboards, or whatever information that you have, you can share that. Here you can download and you can save that in your Tableau server, and anybody who's working your organization can open and use it. But again, this data has to be in your Tableau desktop. So if you have to purchase Tableau desktop, then you can also buy this Tableau server, because it is more like a cloud wherein people can use the Tableau data. Okay, then the next one is called as Tableau Online. What is Tableau Online? It is nothing but a online sharing tool of Tableau. Simple. Okay, so basically what it is nothing but very similar to your server, but the data here is stored in the Tableau server, and it is shared by multiple Tableau users. Okay, so here when you want to share the data in your Tableau server and online, there is no limit on the data saving here. So basically with Tableau Online, you can actually create a link to multiple users, and everybody can work together using the Tableau platform. Okay, that is called as a Tableau Online. Then we have Tableau Reader. It is only going to read the dashboards and report. Basically, this is a free tool again, wherein you can view the workbooks, you can view the dashboard, you can view everything that is saved on your Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. It is nothing but a reader, the way you can read the Tableau. I mean, you can also read using your desktop and public also, but people still, some companies would want to download this Tableau Reader. It's a free tool, guys. Even you can do that. Are we clear?
What is the difference between difference between Tableau Public and Tableau Online?
Tableau Public is an unpaid version.
Okay.
Okay. Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop is what you should ask me. Tableau Desktop is a paid version with many more features. Okay. Tableau Public is an unpaid version wherein the data is not protected.
Okay.
Tableau
Online
is wherein you can share the data, view the data of multiple users of Tableau.
So that data will be public or protected?
Both. Tableau Online you can use for public Tableau, desktop also, both.
This is paid version or free version?
Paid. It's a paid version. Okay, see, let's assume I have a Tableau login details, you have Tableau other persons Tableau login details. So three of us will log in and we will interact or communicate using Tableau Online. I don't have to download again, send you the data again. I don't have to do that. We all can log into Tableau and we can work and on the Tableau sheets. Yeah, that is what Tableau Online is.
Is it like a common login or?
Generally, organizations they would have your personal username and password, because let's assume you create one sheet, you would not want anybody to open it, right? Because when you created a dashboard, it's you who want to work on it. Probably you'll get your own username and a password. You can create one.
Right. Right.
Give you an access though.
Public is a paid one and online is a non-paid.
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
Tableau public is a paid version,
Unpaid.
unpaid, and online is a paid one.
Desktop is paid.
Okay, so in all these tools, only desktop
Hello?
is paid.
Desktop is
Ma'am,
paid. Desktop,
BA also
which means
works
you can
in-
get everything else. Simple.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, yes.
Repeat, I didn't get.
Yeah, hello.
Works in data.
So your voice is breaking.
Hello?
Yeah, your voice was breaking. Yes.
Hello?
Well, ma'am, here he is asking BA data and
So your voice is still breaking. It's very unclear.
I think that work as done.
Guys, can you all hear my voice? Is my voice breaking, guys?
Your voice is clear. Sanjay.
Breaking sometime.
Wait. Let's just connect something else. Just a second. I'll try to connect again. Hello, can you all hear my voice clearly now?
yes.
Okay, so yeah. What are your questions, guys?
The question is that does the BA also has to work in the data analysis?
BA, see, you don't have to work as a data analyst because data analyst is a new role. But as a BA, you might have to work on certain sheets and dashboards. A data analyst will actually get very deep into this BI tools. We don't have to get that details into those details.
But as a BA, we need to have a general understanding of what the tools are all about, isn't it?
We have to understand for sure, because sometimes you might not see, for you to just create a very interactive sheet, you should understand this BI, this Tableau, right? For that, you don't even have to be a very big data analyst. The primary tool of a data analyst is Tableau. Like for example, very simple, guys. Let's assume you have LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn. When you log in into LinkedIn, initially LinkedIn was all about your connections, your professional connections. But now LinkedIn also has a learning platform. LinkedIn also has something, jobs also you can search in LinkedIn, right? So basically, you're not just doing this, you're also trying to do something else. Similarly, a BA is not just getting in detail about data, you can also create some small reports using this BI. It is only going to make it more interesting and very colorful to the user, to that other person.
Okay, got it.
Okay, guys?
One more question. One more question.
Yeah.
Suppose we have created one applications, and how to that application that Tableau using that applications means reporting or giving dashboards in application, how to integrate, or what is the purpose of that Tableau? So can we use the using directly BI tool to the application, or what exactly?
Application is something different, right? Application is nothing but something which has screens and pages on it. Right? But again, if you want to put your data into an application or show the public that what is your revenue for the quarter or what is you doing, definitely you can copy, save this data and you can paste it in an application as an image.
And an image, not real-time data?
Real-time data, why would you want strangers to edit your real-time data?
Suppose they're using applications and generate the reports and dashboards and on real time. So on the applications, we have to require this. So how this will happen in using Tableau?
You can extract the data and you can put it here also. No problem. You can do that. That is an option is there where you can pull the data and you can put it here also. You can also create interactive dashboards there. Yes, you can do that also, but not recommended, right?
You cannot integrate with applications with Tableau.
What do you mean by
using
integrating the application? Can you give me an example of integration?
For example, we have created one application, for example.
Name of the application.
And any applications.
For example, Amazon?
Hospital management. For example, hospital management.
Okay,
let's say.
Apollo Hospitals. Okay.
And in that, whatever records in the applications, accordingly we show the dashboard on the applications. So that dashboard should be using Tableau. So that's what.
See, if you talk about
the results
management system, see, you can definitely integrate the data from Tableau. You can do that. No, you not just you can put it anywhere. You can definitely integrate. But my understanding here is if you integrate it with Tableau, every time when somebody wants to open the data, okay, they might have to also connect to Tableau. But you can also do that, but that can be
that data
version.
Sorry?
For that, you need to have a paid version of Tableau, but you can do it.
Okay, paid version. So that time we have to again export the data and again generate the report and then send to the application. Is
Not
this way?
Once you create
or directly from database.
Once you create the data here in Tableau, you can extract the data and you can use it in an application with the Tableau help. That is what we will learn Tableau online servers, right? Server, online and reader. That is what you will be able to do. You can extract the data and you can put it in your application wherever you want.
That not directly from database with Tableau.
You can.
Because the application data should be saved in database. So not whatever we require fields or what accordingly, not showing reports to the application.
That also can directly also from the Tableau database also you can pull it and you can use it in the application also.
No, not Tableau database. We're asking about application database.
From there also you can extract the data. That is also can be done. That also can be done. You can extract the data from the database and you can use it for Tableau and again you can use it back to application. Happily you can do that.
Can you show me some example? In the
demo. You need to have a paid version, not only, right? You need to have a paid version to get that kind of access.
Okay.
Komal, I will just open the.
Actually, said about the online.
Understand once we do it on the tool, probably you will get an answer to this thing, Google Drive and stuff. First, let's finish and then you can probably ask some questions. That probably will answer few of your questions right now. Yeah. Yes. Any other questions, guys?
No. You said about Tableau online, right? Like, is it a common login or like?
Tableau online would definitely have a username and a password for all of the users, wherein you can connect and you can work on Tableau.
Is it like sharing information with one another?
The organization would give this data to you for sure. This user access.
All the users will be using the same ID and password, isn't it?
No. You'll have your independent username and passwords.
Okay.
You will create your independent ones.
Yeah, but you said don't need you to download or these things. You can directly.
You can use Tableau online and you can work there only, no, guys. Why do you have to download the data?
No, you will have to download the software, that is Tableau Public, from the Tableau website, and then that is how.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. You will have
we will be incorporating this, Tableau with our applications, right?
With your application, with integrate is what you're asking me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can.
Because in our workshop, we were only shown the use cases and then the wireframing with Balsamic.
Yes.
So we weren't aware about this. So
because this is a very optional tool, ma'am. Tableau, Power BI, all these are optional tools because your use cases, activities, MS Visio are a must for any BA, no matter which company you go. Okay.
Okay.
But this Tableau, Power BI, and all these are very optional tools. That all depends. If your organization doesn't have this Tableau, there is no point.
Got it.
Okay, but we are learning it only to make sure you have an understanding about such important tools. Just an understanding from a BA perspective.
Yeah, ma'am. One question. Out of you see, out of 100%, what is the how much we should be aware of this? Maybe some 50% or 70% of this tool, or else?
Honestly, sir, if you really ask me, these tools are huge, guys. I mean, sir, basically, there's there's a lot of things that, you keep getting into the tools, things are getting more complicated. But for us, we should only understand the how to extract the data from outside source, okay, and how to extract the data from a database, or also to make sure you create the sheets using the data, and then you convert the sheets into dashboard. Simple. That is more than enough.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you are able to do that, it is more than enough. You will be in a very decent position. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, guys. Clear. So I'll move forward now. So guys, as I told you, why would people prefer Tableau over other BI tools? Is number one is, it is most importantly, you can import a large size of data, guys. Basically, there are certain tools out there which limit the size of the data. Okay, they say after this you can't use this tool, or after that you have to buy this thing and that thing. But with Tableau, the advantage is you can create large size of data, you can pull it, and you can create the sheets. Okay, huge, like 10 Excel sheets, 100 Excel sheets, you can happily work on such kind of data. Okay, but that is not possible with the other BI tools, number one. Second thing is, most importantly, there is no code. I told you, there is no code. Okay, and there are so many interesting ways to convert your data in Tableau. That is what I really like, because I've also seen Power BI. But with Tableau, the advantage is there are so interesting ways of converting the raw data. Is anybody would be very happy to work on such kind of tools. Everything is visually represented, more colorful and bright and stuff like that, which is why Tableau is a more preferred tool by lot of non-technical people. Clear so far, guys? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now let's get into the Tableau now. So basically, as I mentioned, guys, we will download what? Tableau Public. Okay. It is a very simple way of doing it, guys. You just have to go on Google. Okay. You just have to go on Google, and you have to type. Anybody working with me? Or you're doing my screen. No one's working with me. Everywhere viewing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we open on the other side of the web browser?
Tableau Public Download. Simple, go on Google, go to public.tableau.com. You will click on it, download now. Okay, so you will put your email ID, because I have already installed, I'm going to show you how. Enter your email ID, download the app. It will ask you to download, and then accordingly you'll just have to follow the steps and download the Tableau Public. Clear, guys? Okay.
What is the link? Public.tableau.com.
Public.tableau.com. Google, just go and Tableau Public Download.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's working.
It is it's very simple step. Just have to. It will take a little time to you to download, but you will get it. It's very easy. Okay, will you?
It's almost like 400.
I'm sorry. Okay, guys.
It's almost
So
like 400 MB.
so shall I move forward, guys? Will you do this job?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We'll help you with it. But it's very simple. Download the app and you can get it. Okay. Chalo. Once you have this all downloading thing done, directly go to this. How see? How you will your just a second. I'm trying to show you. Yeah. Can you see the screen? Tableau public.
Yes, ma'am.
21.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
the application, and this is how it will look like, guys. You just have to open it, and this is how you will open. This is the screen. It will open up in your Tableau public. Okay, guys, clear? Shall we move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So guys, now let me just explain about this screen. It's a very interesting and important screen. So guys, here when you talk about this Tableau public screen, on the left side panel, if you see, it is saying that you can connect the data from these files. Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, Microsoft Access, PDF file, all of these files. If your data is stored in these kind of files, just click on it and accordingly you can pull out the data. Okay, clear? We'll do that now using one of it. But to just understand, if it is saved like this, you can just click on it and you can get the data from your saved thing. Or else, if your data is stored in a server, okay, if your data is stored in a server, you can also get the data from there, guys. Okay, if it is saved in a Google Drive, Sheets, or data, web data connector, you can also connect. And if you want to install anything, you can also do that. But for now, we don't need it. But if you want to get the data from a server, you can get the real data. Okay, guys, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, as I told you earlier, because we're using public, guys, I would definitely not want to use the real data. I told you, right, we do have something called as sample data sets. This is called a sample data set. If you get here, you have sample data sets. Do you see this here? Can you all see my screen? Just click on that.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll get a sample data set. So this is your list of data sets provided by Tableau Public. Okay. So we have different categories here, guys, called as entertainment, sports, okay, public data, education, government, science, lifestyle, technology, health, whatever you want. And if you want more different data, again, you can also get here and get more data. Okay, but for now, just for practice, let's use this data. It is very simple to understand. Okay, probably we will take a very simple data. And you can also look at the saved extension here. Is it an Excel sheet or is it in PDF, CSV file extension? Okay, accordingly you can look at the data. So I'll just try to get one data for you guys. We'll take a simple data as what I'm using. That's it. Okay, we'll take the CSV. I don't know if I can download this data. We'll just say Titanic passenger list. Kind of looks interesting. I don't know if I can download that, but let's check. these are the list passengers that took Titanic when it drowned, before it drowned, guys. Okay, this is the list of data. So what will I do? I will save the data. Okay, I'll just save the data. Save it. Okay guys, now let's see if I can work on it. So now what did I do, guys? I did have a data on this. Now I will just go to this Excel sheet and I will get this. Take another sample.
Data is in CSV and you are checking for XLS.
I don't have CSV, that is the thing. Okay, I'll take Excel sheets. I'll download this. See, this is how I've taken. So guys, now what happened is, whatever data that I have downloaded, it is converted into like this. Whatever data, this is called as raw data. If you look at it, see, these are the fields that is there in the sheet. Okay, and this is the data content. Okay. So if you want to clean your data, you can do it, or you can just go. So what is this, guys? This is called as your data source. Okay. Now I will go to my sheet number 1. Are you able to follow what I'm doing here?
From
Yes,
there
very
you
much.
moved on to
Sheet number 1, because I want to create one kind of a sheet now, one kind of a graph or image now with that raw data that I have. This is data source. Okay.
You need to go to the full screen mode.
Go to where?
Yes, now it is.
You able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Now I went to sheet 1. Okay, now you can rename the sheet also, guys, if you want to. Okay, so what will I do here? If you look at it, these are the fields that is there in the data source, in that original data. Okay, now these are the ways that you can create the data. Now if you look at, everything is grayed out. Depending on what kind of data I select, this will be highlighted. Let me explain that now. See, guys, if the data that you want to display here, you have to just drag and drop them in the columns and rows. Okay, now let's assume I say location. In US, different states, the cats and dogs. Okay, these are your locations. Now let's assume I take cat owning households. This is the data. So now what it says, for this kind of a data, how can I represent the sheet? Like I can put it like this, I can put it like this, I can put it like this. However you want, you can use the data. Okay guys? So let's assume I want to put it like this. Now what can I do? I can also change the colors, guys. Go here. You can also pick any color that you want, or else you just, sure, Aishwarya, I'll do that again. Sure. So I would say bar or something. So Aishwarya, what am I doing is, you look at it, this is the original data here. Okay, this is what I have dragged from the Excel sheet. Now what am I doing? I have to create individual sheets. I want to take the rows and columns and create individual sheets, and then I will create one dashboard. Okay, so now what am I doing? I'm just selecting the data, dragging and dropping from the original data to the columns and rows. So what is happening? The data is being changed. Now if you look at this here, however you want to represent the data, it is changing. If you look at it, see, you want a packed bubbles, or you want it more like a tree maps. They're called as tree maps. Okay, as you hover your mouse over this, see, you can see the data. See, you can see the data in the multiple US states. Okay guys, clear so far? So probably, and for me, I thought this is a better way of doing it. And if you want, you can actually change the shape, size, I'm sorry. Or else you want to change the color also, you can change. You can just take border automatic. You can play around, guys. That is what I'm trying to see. I have a automatic border is orange. I can take this green, or however you want. I'll take this kind of a border. Then I will say I want this kind of a color or whatever. That's it. Okay guys, clear so far what I have done? Any doubts here? This is my sheet number 1. Okay. Now I will take sheet number 2. Again, I can drag the data. Probably now what we can do is, again we will take the location, we'll put it in rows and see what's going to happen. Okay. Then we can take the households, dog. You can put it like this, or you can also put it like this, or you put it like this, however you want. I'm just selecting from the options that are being activated. Simple story. Okay guys, now what can I do? I can select, I suppose sort of you can get it. So probably I will take one. See what I want. Probably I can change it maybe like this. I can change. Are we getting it what I'm doing, guys? Again, same story. We can talk about percentage of households. Or else maybe number of households in the US. Probably I will talk about the education also. Let's assume I'll talk about percentage of dog owners, percentage of cat owners. Sorry. This is one they have taken. Clear so far, guys? Are you able to understand what I'm doing? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, right? You can actually change the values. You can change the shape. However you want. You want to take it like a map. You can do it. Or else you want, however you want it, guys. No problem. You can just have to play. You can either select from here, or you can also take it from here also. No problem. Anywhere also it is okay. You can also take automatic. It will only select the best way of representing the data if you take automatic. Clear so far, guys? No doubts, right? So we have created 3 sheets. Okay. Now what can I do? I will probably create a dashboard now. So what I do, I'll go here. I will say a new dashboard. Now here, when I'm saying a new dashboard, I can say these are the sheets that I've created, no? 3 sheets. Right? What can I do? I can either put it as a tiled or floating. Let me say, let's do tile. See, I will come here. I will select this sheet 1 and I will probably put it here. If you want, I can just reduce the size. Okay, I'll go to sheet 2. I can probably put it here. Okay, or else I can put the sheet here. I'm just trying to here also again you can see once you create the dashboard, no, here also you can change the structure looking at the design. If you don't like it like this, change it off, no problem. But again, let's assume I want to take the another version. See, wait. Okay, let's assume I want to take a floating. Floating is more, I feel it is more interesting because you can just play around and you can drag and drop them wherever you can see. Like this, it is just, you can play around with this area. Again, I put it here.
What is the meaning of floating?
Floating is, this is what I am just trying to, if you look at the tile, it is putting in tiled. Floating is where I can just play around, I can just drag and drop it anywhere I want.
Okay.
You see this, how I'm able to just change the data accordingly. That is floating, that's it.
Right.
Yeah. This is what you will do, guys. This is how we should do stuff. Is it clear now, guys? What I have done, I have created these dashboards like this. Again, what do you mean interactive is when you put the data, things are, see how it is highlighting wherever I'm dragging it, no? This is called as an interactive. This thing. Again, if you want, you can actually make it horizontal, vertical. You can add a text also. See, let me show you how black looks very interesting. You take it as a home and you can work on it later. I'll let you show. Because it is public, right? Somebody have created this dashboard. It's taking a little time. See, dogs are winning the battle. They put a text. How they are showing it like this. See, you see this, guys? Putting the dashboards. A very interesting way to definitely learn things. All these are dashboards only that they have created. You just can play around. That's it. You can take a real data, another data, and then you can create and multiple dashboards. Are you able to understand what I'm doing, guys?
Yeah, did we save that dashboard which you worked on?
Tableau public, as you want to save it in local also, you can do it. People have to take this example. You can take this example for understanding, and you can practice actually. What is
I had a question. The data that we imported, right, that needs still for we need to copy paste wherever data, like say for example, the report we are saving.
report of the data?
Data that we imported, right? So for example, we downloaded the data on our desktop, right? And we created the report. Now that data will report itself. Or we need to whenever we are saving the report, we need to save the data as well.
No,
so that in future when
No, it's saying the file, the visualizations, what we have created, that file where it has to be stored. Sorry, where it has to be saved, and that we imported from the Excel workbook.
Yes.
That will be on the desktop itself where you have saved it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The data, the original data, the raw data is saved on my desktop. But in reality, you can save it anywhere. See, you can get the data that is saved locally, or you can also get the data that is saved in your database, like SQL, your database servers. From there also you can extract the data.
so whenever we like save
Your voice
elsewhere,
is breaking
we
actually.
need to
I'm unable to understand.
hello, now is it clear?
Better, yes.
Yeah, storage place where we are storing the report data or data will already get saved in the report itself.
Yes, of course, huh?
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Yes, yeah. Yes, guys, any other doubts? As a BA, if we are able to extract the data, create the sheets like this, and then create dashboard, this is more than enough from a BA perspective, guys. This is what we will do using a BI tool. We don't have to get anywhere inside and work into data mining, data blending. We don't have to do all that at all. If you are able to create such interesting and interactive data dashboards, more than enough for you to understand from a BA perspective. Because other than this, a data analyst will work on it, not a BA.
Such a relief it
Ma'am,
Yes.
hello.
Yeah. Tableau.
What is the difference between Tableau and MS Visio?
MS Visio is the tool
MS Visio.
creating new elements. There you're only creating new else using your sequence diagrams, you're working on graphs and stuff. But here you're taking a real data and converting them into your preferred sheets. Okay.
Yes. Ma'am, one doubt here. The current slide which is displayed now, is this the one which we worked now?
No, this is actually done by somebody else. Because it is in Tableau public, I'm able to view this data. Whatever data set I have dragged, right, cats and dogs, with this somebody has created this dashboard. So you can take this as homework and
Could you
your dashboards.
save the dashboard you worked on?
This one.
How we will save?
You can go here and you can save it here. You can save it in Tableau public, or you can even save it in your this thing as well.
And what about the orders, the alignments, like how it will reflect if you save this one? Could you do a sample, like how it reflects?
Probably. Have to sign in, okay. Let me see if I can save it. Okay. If you save it, what's going to happen is, I'll tell you what to answer that question. If I save this, okay, it is asking me to sign in. If you look at it, okay. Tomorrow, if I want to view a more interactive dashboard like this, if you look at it, the way it is changing, right? Okay. To view it like this, you again have to sign in also, and then you can view like this. You able to understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
You have to sign in to get such kind of interactive and this highlighted ones like this.
Okay.
Clear?
And the sign in is payable.
Sign in is
right. There is no free sign in.
So we can extract the data from SQL as well.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And the sign is, we can sign in for free.
No, this is public only. No, you can sign in for free.
Okay, thanks.
You can happily sign in for free.
Ma'am, you are already signed in, no?
I haven't signed in. I just downloaded the application. To save this data, I have to sign in.
We can. Okay, so after signing in, we can, like, if you want to show to someone, we can use these data.
Voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Hello,
I think she's asking.
Yes.
Am I audible?
It's better, yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm just asking. I want to use these data and I want to like represent to someone in a format or something. So I'm sure we have to use these data, right? So is this for can you show the sample save data? How we can use that in other format?
Other format, again, you have to create new sheets, ma'am. If you want to change the format, you have to again create the sheets, create a new dashboard, only then you can use it. You can't change the format.
After downloading, how it is showing, in a single page or?
Single dashboard itself is a single page. Dashboard itself is something you look at in a single page. Like this.
Okay, what comes first? What comes first?
That is all how you create, how you drag and drop the sheets, guys. See, what comes first, what comes second is all depending on you. See, this person has said that he wants to look at this graph. This is what he has dragged. This is a floating, wherein this person has just dragged the map, then this kind of data. How you want to show your data all depends on you. How you want to create the sheet, and then how you want to create a dashboard. Simple.
So in this one, the sheet one will be reflecting first.
The dashboard. You're not going to reflect the sheets. You're only going to display dashboard. In this dashboard, yes, I have put the sheet. Like, this is how my screen will be.
Okay, so dashboard is the combination that we dashboard only we can use it, right?
Yes, this is dashboard only you will use. Sheets are only for your purpose to create a dashboard. That's it.
See, dashboards are for the end user. It is for the one whom you are presenting, whom you are showing the presentation. That is I have
This is how it will
one sheet 3.
This is my dashboard last.
How will we take this?
Huh?
How will we take this?
Guys, your voice is breaking.
That's why they want to just to receive opportunity. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah. Guys, if it is bad, you can actually type
How will
and
we take dashboards into slides? Suppose we have.
just take this data and paste it in the presentation.
Okay.
See here, if you click here, I got just save it, and you can paste it in your wherever you want to put it as slides.
So whatever the format we want in the dash that we have for future use, so we have to add on only, right? After creating a dashboard or down. Right?
After creating the dashboard.
After downloading the dashboard, we can't edit that, right? Before that only
No. Once you download the dashboard, if you want to add a new sheet again, you have to go to Tableau and create the sheet again. You have to download it again, no, because it is the end result.
Okay.
This is how your dashboard is now, right? If we want to add a new sheet, again go back, create a new sheet, put it here, and again create a new dashboard.
Okay.
Getting it right?
Show me.
Yes.
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, can you able to hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, ma'am, you have created 3 sheets, right? Yeah. Later you have created dashboard. Just show me once, no? How to create dashboard by combining these 3.
I go into a new dashboard. Just dragged and see. Here, do you see the sheets here sitting 1, 2, 3? What I'm doing is I'm just going there and I'm dragging them. That's it. Like this. Now I can probably just I'll just play with it.
After sheet 3, you went to dashboard, no? How you went to dashboard?
Go to dashboard, new dashboard. Then you will just drag now. Automatically, when you go to new dashboard, this is what you will see. Okay.
Ma'am, you have just told that once the dashboard has been created, can we add more sheets to it? I mean, like, can we edit it and add more sheets into it?
Yes. Before downloading, you can happily edit your dashboard. No problem at all.
Your voice is breaking, Sagita.
Yeah, I took the. Is it still breaking, Swati? Because I have connected to the very the big one. Is still a problem?
No, you are very much audible.
Okay. Probably Swati, just check your.
But in the mid bit.
It's clear.
Okay.
So once we have just saved it, then from there itself we can.
Yeah, once you save it, then you can put it in wherever, however you want to extract it. That's it. Simple. Probably what you should do is once session is over, just once you get some free time, just like it is more like research. You just have to navigate through it, and then you can do it. Mrityunjay, how can you merge it? You just have to get here, Mrityunjay, and you will, for merging the data, you might have to purchase a desktop version.
Merging means data blending and collab.
Both the data, like merging the two different sets into one.
So we can't do that in this version, in public version.
Not because if you want to do it again, there's a lot of there should be connected fields also, right? Because I'm taking it from sample set, and the sample sets are all independent in nature, right? There is no connection between these two datas. I mean, if you take very completely two independent data, how can we merge and create these dashboards? Probably in organization, when you have very similar data, this quarter and that quarter, when the fields are very similar, it is very easy to merge. But not here.
And can you just show us how a blended data looks like?
I don't have that. I'm telling you, actually, if you understand what I'm telling you is, here I'm using independent sample sets.
No, that I have got it, but on Google, can we see that how a blended dashboard looks like, or a collaborated data?
You can Google it yourself for that.
Okay.
Yes, we can add a new sheet in the dashboard also, guys. We can actually do that, no problem at all. Just that you have to, just the way I've done it, you have to just drag and drop a new sheet. That's it, no problem. Mrityunjay, we can merge.
Ma'am, please go to the data source one.
I'm sorry?
Ma'am, please go to the data source once. I have a question there.
Yeah, just sure. Mrityunjay, to answer his question, Mrityunjay, you can merge in public version, but again, what I'm telling you is, guys, when you're trying to merge two data sets, you should have common fields. Or else there is no point of merging, because you won't create a very productive data dashboard. Right. So if you want to merge, you just have to do the same thing. Take to Excel and drag it there in the data source, and you can get it. But again, it will ask for. I'll tell you what I'm explaining here. One second. Again, I have to drag it. Yeah, what was the question that you had from a data set? If you can ask me, I can explain that. No problem. Someone, hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. So this is data source.
Ma'am, I want to ask. Yes, ma'am. So how we can know this, that you use the location? No, the second part. The second part, while we make the sheet, like
sheet 1.
Yes, ma'am. So here is the column and row. So the data will be provide like how we know this the location was set in a row, or the second one is.
I only dragged it. They will not know. I only dragged it. You can play around. You can put this in the row and you can put it in the column also. No problem. I only have dragged it.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So this data will given to us why we make this sheet, है ना? I want to ask that.
I didn't understand your question.
Hello?
Yeah.
Ma'am, you just drag and drop a location here row. So this data is provide us like we can make any combinations, no? Like we can make a combination with location and cat owning, है ना? So but so this data will given to us like while we work at the professional level.
Yes, definitely. Yes. This is where you will get the data. Whatever data that you want to represent into a sheet, this data is provided to you.
Okay.
And whatever data is provided, it is automatically converted into fields like this.
Okay.
Then you will drag whatever you want, however you want to represent the data.
Okay, so whatever we want, like whom tell us like whatever we want.
Nobody will
like
tell
we
you.
Just make it by
Nobody
make it by ourselves.
Yeah, you have to, because see, look at this screen, my screen here. I wanted to create a dashboard saying, do your state prefer cat or dogs as pets? So to answer this question, I'm showing some data representation. In my state, see in the US,
okay,
look at it, all of these ones are dog states. What are dog states? These are states where dog owners are more in number. When I say dog owners are more in number, what is it telling me? That you could have dog-friendly parks, dog-friendly clinics, right? So now let's assume I live in this state, California. What will I purchase, a dog or a cat?
A dog.
A dog, because here I have 4260 dog owning households and 3687 cat owning households, which means preferred is dog because of multiple reasons. Depending on your dashboard title, you will create the data. So let's assume if you want to pull the data for profits for this quarter, so only drag those fields which talks about the profits, not about the losses.
Okay.
So you create this such kind of sheets, and then you will create a dashboard. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How we can add the sheets, ma'am, or this is
How can we add the
automatically
sheets? You just have to create a new sheet. Probably again, I'll take some sheet here. Maybe set up mean number of cats. Huh? Okay, maybe I'll take this.
Yeah, that you have already explained. On the downside, I just want to know how to add the dashboards and sheets. That is
what I'm telling you. I'll just create one sheet and then I'll add it to the dashboard. That is what I'm trying to do.
She's asking how to create new sheets.
New sheets, I just have to go down. That is what I'm saying. I just clicked on one new sheet. See? Keep clicking, new sheets.
We see dashboard also down.
Dashboard, you can also do it. You can also do a dashboard here. Let me check.
One can we?
Yeah.
Show me now.
Show you what?
So we can create multiple dashboards too, right?
Yes.
Like sheets.
Yeah. See, new dashboard. Dashboard 1, dashboard 2, dashboard 3.
But it keeps the dashboard merged.
I'm sorry?
Dashboards will be reflected individually, right? We cannot merge or combine the dashboards into one.
See, generally, what are dashboards are nothing but a specific topic, sir. That is a dashboard. Okay, when you want to merge to dashboard, which means the data is very same, then why do instead of merging, create one dashboard only, no?
Okay.
That would be a better idea. Yeah, Kavya, you asked me a question. What was the question? Yeah, why are certain areas grayed out? Because Kavya, when I'm clicking the data, Tableau is advising me what is the best way to represent this data, these two columns and rows. Which is why the other areas are backed out, because Tableau says that you cannot represent this data using other formats, which is why it is grayed out. It is advising us. Okay, did you answer your question, Kavya?
Sangeeta, I have a question.
So the colored ones are being advised by the
colored ones.
Can you please go
where? Hello?
Can you please go on the screen where it showed the sample data?
This one?
No, the one where they have shown publicly what are the data, sample data they have given.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, on the right side, sample data sheet.
Yeah, wait.
Sample data sheet, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so can you scroll up? Yeah, this one. So from where you have picked up cats and dogs data?
From
that page.
Lifestyle. No, yeah, lifestyle.
Okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah, lifestyle. So the one which is above cats and dog, top baby names in the US. So in that sheet, and the one that you picked up, cat versus dogs sheet. So there will be one common field, which will be, I think, location, geographical location, right?
But again, that one field is not enough for you to create a dashboard, right? Because just by how can you see, when you talk about dashboard, how can you create dashboard using baby names and cats and dogs? Fields are not only important, right? When you're trying to get the data, let's assume I'm talking about the cats and dogs popularity. How can you convince the end user to connect with baby names, even though the fields are same location? How can
that is the only that was my question. How can we merge even if we have a same field?
See, we cannot, what I'm telling you again, I'm answering the same question is, we cannot merge the data on sample sets. The reason being, there are no common connection between all of this information. Okay, just by having one common field, how can you justify why did I take the data on top baby names and cats and dogs? How can you create one dashboard?
Right.
Right, fields itself is not enough. No, you should have some extra data to create some kind of sheets and information, right? Like, let's assume if you have a profit of quarter, second quarter and first quarter, most of the fields are the same because profits. Definitely it makes sense. But in this scenario, that it doesn't make any sense because the data itself is very independent.
Yes, right.
So we can't merge. I mean, I can't show you the merging right here. We can merge, but I can't show you here.
Ma'am, can you demonstrate once making a dashboard using data source as one?
Just a second, actually. Unable to understand the topic, giving the data organization will ask the credit create specific dashboards, or will we do? Organization will not ask you, Komal. It is only the job of you are representing the data to the people in your own manner. See, the organization doesn't matter, Excel mein dikhao, ya you can use any tool. But why am I using Tableau? Only to make it look beautiful. So if the organization says, no, I want to look at the profit, then create a profit related dashboard. But if you only want to show your BA work to somebody, you can use your own style of creating the dashboards. You can play, you can play along. Yes.
How Tableau will show the real-time data? It will maybe suppose we are exported data from anywhere else, and in between again data will change. So how it will is real-time data?
So when you are changing the data source, automatically the dashboard will also change.
But
what is the location of the data?
It is there in the data
So
source.
it will be linked to the.
No, it is already saved in the data source, right?
In that sample data, suppose we have to suppose continuously changing the data. That location, it will reflect in Tableau.
Yes, it will, and it will actually change also. That is
So since it is linked to the live.
See, you will have to store the data in the same folder in order to get reflected in Tableau as well.
If
so
you
it's
have
not real time, right?
data source, automatically the sheets and everything will change.
Okay.
So we can extract data from live 2 in a paid version. That's the way, right?
I'm sorry. Definitely a
Where
paid
where that will be stored in data source is live.
data source is sorry, what's your question?
How in the data source continuously changing the data in real time, how it will
This is
done.
the advantage of BI, right? Automatically the backend, the advantage of having a BI tool is this. When you change the data here, automatically the other things will automatically hit with. That is why we are taking BI tools. That is a backend process that
but
happens.
that data process backend, what will the backend process? How suppose for example Atlanta number of household 1828, that data I want to change, so how that will change if
Go change in your
in the
original data.
Yeah, in the Excel sheet itself, you will have to modify the data.
Yeah.
So every time we have export data from any application, and again we have, but in between there is not real time. So every second the data changes in the application.
Generally,
so that will not.
Generally, if you want to have this kind of ever-changing data, the best way is to connect from your database. Because when you have because this one what we are doing is saved as a local copy.
Yes, exactly.
But if you want to have a data which is actually changing here, the best way is to connect through your SQL connected database.
Yes, exactly.
That is server.
We can use. We can connect from Tableau, right?
Yeah. So what you do, you have, if you know that your data is going to change, somebody is going to work on it, change it, then I would say save it in some kind of a database, and from there you can connect.
Yeah, but for that you need to have desktop version. You cannot do that in Tableau public.
Only public is only for our practice.
Ma'am, so far what we have we are proficient in this much, whatever you have discussed now. Is it sufficient for a BA?
More than enough.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Even for
Ma'am, can you just give a demonstration using data source as a word?
From a Word doc.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, can you just give a demonstration using data source as a Word file?
Do we have a Word file? Here is what I have to check.
Okay, ma'am.
If we don't have a Word, I can't. We have PDF, we have zip.
Ma'am, and how can we fetch data from SQL?
I'm sorry?
Into this tab?
How can we?
How can we fetch or extract data from? How can we fetch or extract data from SQL database?
Just for that, you have to go here. Wait, is it? Go here to a server. From here, you can connect. And when you buy a paid version, you can also install.
Ma'am, apart from this,
it is here we have only 4 installed connectors. But in your organization, you can install more such connectors, and from there you can pull the data.
Okay, is this server is for live, like
Yes.
real time?
Server is real time. Yes.
Ma'am, if Word is not there, you can use PDF also. PDF was there.
PDF is there, but again, it is very simple, sir. You should try it. If you're asking me, you try it yourself. If you don't get it, I think it's very easy. The way I've done Excel, you can also work it on PDF. You just have to, experiment.
Because in Excel, the data is already the data is already there in the tabular form. So that's why I'm
Try it
asking.
yourself, no? Why don't you try that yourself and just check how can you do with PDF? I'm sure it should not be a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're saying.
For SQL, we need to extract the JSON files, I guess, right?
We also have JSON option also. The JSON file is also there.
SQL, we can do that, I think. JSON files
Not
will
very
do.
sure about, because we don't have a connected to a server, right? I really don't know if we can do it with SQL. But you can do it here also. JSON file, save it, you can do it.
Okay.
To understand data, so we have simple Excel, for example. Aishwarya, the one I picked, the cats and dogs, is a simple one only. The reason why I have to pick the cats and dogs is to make it easy. Aishwarya, you can also work on it, but just try different data sets. I have taken a simple one. Or if you want simple one, you can just go on Google and you can say simple data sets for Tableau. You can get multiple other ways, sources also, not from Tableau, other people. From there also you can download some data. Yeah, guys. Any other questions? No other questions, guys?
Can we take from where, how many sources or from many different locations can we club the sheets in one dashboard?
Yes, you can. Once you create the sheet, you can club them in as many as possible.
So we have to create the sheets from the different locations and then club into a dashboard.
Yes.
Okay. So then we can use multiple sources and multiple locations and create a sheet and then club into a dashboard.
Create a sheet, right? There's no big deal. You can just drag and drop to dashboard. Big deal. Very simple.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay, guys. If you have any no other questions, right?
My question. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
What kinds of questions they ask related to Tableau in BA interview?
Probably they'll ask you what is data visualization, what is a dashboard, how do you create dashboards, how do you extract data, what kind of data can you extract, what is Tableau, why is it used for a BA, what is data visualization. Such kind of questions you will get.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. If you know the
What
question,
is the answer of what kind of data you use?
What kind of
data you use? You just said that.
Cats versus dogs.
Cats versus dogs. Oh, okay.
Cats versus dogs. Actually, I've just used that, guys. I would suggest you to use something else. I couldn't really pull the time to look at other data also. You can also work on the other data. I mean, I didn't look at the other ones. Just in your home, when you have the time, please pull out other data and then you can, play around.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, guys, if you have no other questions, people who have no questions can log out and people who have questions can stay back. No other questions for me, guys?
Ma'am, for interview, from interview perspective, should we learn about Power BI also, or Tableau would be fine?
Power BI is anyways given to you, sir. I mean, see, as what I'm telling you with COEPD, when it is providing you with such free courses, why not? We also have a class on Power BI also, so that you can add it in your resume happily.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for example, if a BA is having experience in Tableau, the company they are using Tableau. So if he wants to shift to a company where they are using Power BI, so it will be considered, right?
Yes. Because see, all the BI tools, no matter what, other ones also have similar fields and similar functions.
Okay.
Similar functions. So if you take Tableau, you take Power BI, they look way similar, very similar for that matter, like twins. Small. Probably the way you look at your screen might be different. If you look at here, you had it on the right side. All those maps and designs. Probably in Power BI, you might have it at the top. That's the only difference. Yeah.
Hi, Priya. Can you just start it from the starting as to how to pull out the data from the Tableau, please? Just a reiteration again.
Okay, go to MS Microsoft Excel. Go here. Pen. Go to your sheet 1. You just drag and drop the rows and columns. Okay, like that I have created multiple such sheets. Just drag the rows and columns. However you want to represent the data, you can pick it from here. Okay, once you do that, you go to dashboard, new dashboard, and then you drag the sheets, whatever you have here. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, most welcome. Okay, guys, any other questions for me?
No.
Okay, guys, so then I'll log out.
Ma'am, only.
Yeah.
Can we? What is that? You see, when here the MS Microsoft Excel file, if the data is available in PDF and as well as an Excel file, can we take?
Can we?
Do the visual. If the data is in both files, the other one is in Excel file.
Two different types.
Yeah, different types of files. Can we make the visualization? Is it as the same?
You can also merge files also. Yes, you can merge. Okay, guys. Then thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Then we will connect again for another. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, I have.
Before we create this table, we need to make the data in Excel.
No, not required. I only selected an Excel file because I have Excel downloaded in my computer. You can take it any other file. JSON, Word, PDF.
Okay. In the table also we should.
Yes, whatever that that is supported, you can happily take any kind of a file here. No problem.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. So, like as we are preparing for the interview and we are showing the these Tableau in our resume. So if like interviewer will ask some question about that, so have practice on the public format, right?
Yes.
So we can justify our answers or their questions actually
Probably
that we have.
If they get into too details, you can say, sir, I'm not a data analyst, I'm a business analyst. So according to my project, this was a role I was given and this is where I was asked to work on using this tool. So this is a very decent thing that you have learned so far. Even a data analyst will also do this only. Create your visualizations. Data analyst, what he might do is probably work on the data source. He will clean the data, he will pull the data, extract the data, stuff like that. He'll only work on this data. But even a data analyst would also create the sheets and dashboards only.
Okay, so like we can just say that we are just data we just change into the visualized format only, right?
We have created dashboard. What you say?
Okay.
say that we did create the visualized formats.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Like how someone can view our dashboards after saving the data.
You will have to download
As you told, it is
Tableau viewer, right? I explained you here. I forgot what was it called as. You will create this reader, Tableau Reader.
okay. Because from that we can edit someone's dashboard.
You will not
As it is public, Tableau public.
in public. You can view the data, but we can't edit the data because editing the data is not the right thing.
Okay.
But yes, you can definitely view others' data.
So like just we need to transfer data into our dashboard. So it is not possible, right?
It is not possible because you can only view the data but can't edit it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Yes. Okay, this.
Thank you.
Anvita, all these desktop server online is a part of public, or public is a different Tableau tool?
Reader is free.
Okay, so all are different sites, no?
Yeah, public and desktop is a paid version. With desktop, you can also get a reader, you can get online, and you can get a server. This is all different. Depending on the organization's requirements, they'll kind of purchase it.
Do you know how much it
Okay, so
costs?
normally we need to have a knowledge about only public is enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Sangeeta, Sangeeta, do you know how much it costs for desktop?
No, sir, I don't actually. I don't think they will sell it for individuals. They'll sell it for organizations only is what I'm assuming. And I'm not very sure about category. Probably have to ask somebody.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank you so much.
Most welcome, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.